Number 1 contender in that department. He is Jose Pipino Cuevas, the 21-year-old WBA welterweight champion from Mexico City. He might as well be fighting in Mexico City tonight because as many Mexican-American fans here in Los Angeles make it sound like old Mexico for his championship defense tonight against young Scott Clark from Orlando, Florida.
Bones for the WBA welterweight championship of the world. Weighing 145.5 pounds. The challenger, number 8 in the world, his chance of a lifetime, Scott Golden Boy Clark. Now considered to be the most dangerous fighter in the world today, making his 8th title defense. He will meet any man, anytime, anywhere. The WBA welterweight champion of the world, El Toro Pipino Cuevas.
Today, Clark at 145.5. This is round 1, and Scott Clark comes right out to the middle of the ring, going after Cuevas. That is usually Cuevas' style. In Clark's last outing, a third-round knockout of Jimmy Owens, October '78 in Orlando. Cuevas, in September of '78, knocked out Pete Ranzani in Sacramento. Cuevas in the red trunks on the right of your screen. Clark at the top of your screen wearing yellow trunks. Scott Clark, just 20 years of age. Cuevas, 21. He won this championship at the age of 18 from Anel Espada back in 1976. Good right hand from Clark scoring. Clark has appeared poised and confident all day long. Very calm when he came into the ring. Said he would enjoy the crowd going for Cuevas. It's predominantly Mexican-American clientele at the Forum in Inglewood, California. Clark fighting very aggressively here in round 1. He sparred with Howard Davis and Alfredo Escalera. Hypnotized himself before his last fight. Had a tough time getting ready for this one. When he was running one day, Florida police picked him up as a suspected burglar. On another occasion while he was running, he was hit by a stray hunter's bullet. Now Cuevas throwing those hooks that he's famous for. Clark hanging in there with him. They're both the brawler type. Cuevas hooks extremely well with his left hand and throws most of his punches from the outside. Power in both hands. Very determined looking fighter. A minute remaining in round 1. Clark said Cuevas has been beaten 5 times. That means he can be beat again. But, of course, Clark, a rather severe underdog, and Cuevas scores with a left. Under 30 seconds in round number 1. Cuevas loading up for that bomb left hook. Clark blocking them. All of round 1 has been fought in the middle of the ring. Clark has been very aggressive. Final seconds of the first round. A hard-hitting first round with Clark being the aggressor, getting the vote on our card. A close first round. This is round number 2. Clark now on the left of your screen in yellow. Cuevas on the right of your screen in red. His 8th title defense, just 21 years of age. Clark just 20 from Orlando, Florida. Now Cuevas coming on a little stronger here in the opening seconds of round 2. Loading up on that left hook, Clark blocked it, but the force of the blow went right through his glove. You could see his head jerk back. Cuevas very intense. Managed by Lupe Sanchez. His trainer is Negro Perez. Clark managed by Pete Ashlock from Orlando, Florida. His trainer is Dominic Polo. Clark, with wins over Sammy Macias and Eddie Marcel, has not faced the same caliber of competition that Cuevas has. Scored with a right, now a left from Clark. Cuevas' title defenses have included wins over Angel Espada, Pete Ranzani. And Clark is down. Up quickly but staggering. Cuevas in round 2, going for the knockout. Clark is wobbly. Cuevas has him. Cuevas, there he goes with a left hook. Many had predicted this would not go past the second round. Clark is dazed, and in comes a cup into the ring from the spectators, and the referee is going to let it go on, but he's out of this. Cuevas quickly to the attack. Clark fighting on hard alone, now an instinct. He doesn't know where he is. And now the referee finally steps in, and it's all over. Pipino Cuevas, and we have just been doused here with a glass of soda and beers being thrown into the ring, and Cuevas has scored a second round knockout as the fans bombard ringside here, fortunately with nothing so far more than paper cups, but we had a direct hit on us here. But Cuevas with a stunning second round knockout. Clark had fought aggressively in the first round, but it's all over here in the second. Cuevas' 8th successful title defense. The WBA welterweight champion with his devastating power, taking Clark out in round number 2. Who would he like to fight next? There are only 2 or 3 people really who would seem to be in his class, and one of them would be Roberto Duran.
¿Con quién quieres pelear ahora? Porque dice que parece que nomás hay uno que en el mundo que puede estar en el ring contigo, eso es Roberto Durán.
Pues me gustaría pelear con él, pero ahorita me gustaría Benítez para unificar el título.
He would like Benítez first to unify the title, and then Duran is welcome.
That's the story here on the CBS Sports Spectacular.